Hi guys, it's Jamila here from Slapp. Today I'm going to be doing a video on the brand new Pat McGrath Labs Huetopian Dream Mothership IX eyeshadow palette. I was very excited to try this. I've been waiting for it to come and it has finally arrived. So I'm going to be trying it out for you guys today. So I'm just going to get into it, but if you haven't subscribed already guys, please subscribe. I would love to have you in the Slapp family. And without further ado guys, here is the video. Today I'm going to be doing a video on the brand new Pat McGrath Labs Huetopian Fantasy eyeshadow palette. It is her 9th eyeshadow palette. I have been getting her large, well, her 9th large eyeshadow palette. I've been getting them since her Mothership 5. So I have 5, 6, 7, 8, and now 9. Number 9 is definitely my favorite in terms of packaging. It's so cool. This is called Huetopian Dream. I thought it was fancy. I like fancy a bit more. Okay, it's called Utopian Dream and it is in the coolest sleeve. So Pat always has a funky sleeve for her Mothership, large scale Mothership palettes. And this one is no different. It might be the funkiest one yet. This is it here. It's kind of like a cool space angel, rainbow, unicorn loving queen. I love it so much. This is it. I'm obsessed with this. This looks so good. I can't wait to open it, get into it and see what it's like. I haven't touched it. I'm trying to be good with my first impressions and not touch anything or not have a peek, even though I really want to. So I got that. This is a new Huetopian Dream, not fancy, Huetopian Dream. So I'm going to be trying this out for you guys today. I'm very excited about it. And I'm also going to be trying out the new Pat McGrath Labs Intensifies Artistry Wand in a very, very cool lilac, holographic lilac packaging. It's supposed to be like a mixing fluid but in stick form, and mixing fluids are supposed to make your eyeshadows look more intense, more molten. Pat's really good at having like a really nice molten eyeshadow. A lot of us don't know how to use mixing fluids, or also don't want to ruin our eyeshadows, which is something I don't. So I never really use mixing fluids, but having one in a stick form is the first I've ever seen, and it's actually quite genius. And Pat McGrath is a genius, so obviously she had to do it. I love the look of it. It looks pretty cool. This is called the Pat McGrath Labs Intensifies Artistry Wand. So I'm excited to try it too. I'm just going to quickly read you the blurb from both. So the Intensifies Artistry Wand is $32 US and it is £25. It is in size 2 grams and 0.07 ounces. It says, this eye artistry enhancer combines the versatility of a mixing liquid with an easy-to-use pen to deliver instantly amplified shadow vibrancy that lasts. Designed as a multifunctional wand, it distills some of Pat's best-kept backstage secrets into one simple step. Apply as a base or when layering shadows to improve adherence and optimize finish. The clear hydrating formula glides on to ensure smooth and even shadow application, transforming metallic, shimmer and sparkling finishes into lavish lid embellishments. Boost metallic and sparkle shadow impact, lasting adherence, even shadow application, hydrating clear formula, cools, reawakens and soothes. And it says to apply, click a few times to reveal product, only a small amount is needed. Apply by gliding the wand across your lid or tapping over shadow. Use the flat body of the applicator on larger surfaces like the eyelid or underneath the brow bone. Use the triangle shaped precision tip to reach small areas like the cupid's bow or inner corner of the eye. Secure the cap tightly after each use to enhance product life. So I'm excited to try this. This is very different. It's very unique. As far as I know, it's never been done before. Next up is the Huetopian Dream. This is the Mothership IX palette. It is £120 and it is $125 US. So not a huge difference. So I'm going to read you guys the blurb. It's worth noting that with all of these, Pat does do bundles. So I actually got a really good deal on the palette and the wand. They're together separately. I think it would have come to £150 or £145, but I think I got it for £105. So it says, experience astral projection as you transform eyes into prismatic nebulas with these ultra blendable, hyper wearable hues. 10 cosmically creamy pigments venture from iridescent amethyst and solar bronze to shocking pink coral. 6 futuristic finishes, velvety matte, mesmerizing metallic, luminous shimmer, mind-altering duochrome sparkle and transcendental triochrome let you gleam, smolder and shape your way through a galaxy of looks. All shades are formulated with the next generation technology to ensure seamless blendability and exceptional wear on every skin tone. So I think I'm just going to be using the Intensifies wand on one eye because I feel like I want to see what the eyeshadows look like normally, just because you might not get it or you might not want to get it. So I'm just going to get into it, guys. I'm going to show you the packaging and then I'm going to get into a demo. I'm actually a little bit disappointed in this shade here. I feel like that one didn't swatch as well as I thought it would. Actually, it blends in quite nicely. These shimmery metallic-y shades are really cool, but these kind of ones actually seem a lot more glittery, a lot more loose than they normally do. So I don't know what to start with. I'm gonna start with the side without the mixing fluid. That actually felt super silky. It felt like nothing on. It's just feels like a really nice balm. So I'm gonna start with the palette on its own. It's quite pretty actually. Bit patchy, but quite pretty. Next I'm going to use this one here. Blends out really nicely. I like that shade a lot. I'm going to use a bit of this bronzy one here. So creamy. That's quite subtle. It's quite nice though. Very subtle, that one. I'm going to try and give it a bit of pizzazz. A bit of the gold, which is also quite creamy, but also weirdly flaky. Just to brighten it up a little bit, I'm going to use a bit of this That's pretty fun though. It's a bit different, it's a bit random, but it's quite cool. So on the other side, I'm going to use the mixing fluid or the mixing stick. It was very creamy. It feels very soft, very silky, very lightweight. Doesn't have any scent to it, so that's good. I actually see what they mean now. It feels a bit cooling on my eye. I'm going to use the same pink as the base just to see how it goes. So that same matte, see if that does anything to it. I'm gonna go in with a bit of this coral. Definitely does feel like it's got a bit more of a grip to it than it did without it. I'm going to use a little bit of this one, which was quite intriguing. It's definitely a duochrome. You can see the alien-esque green coming through. I think the way the glitters are, it does look a bit spacey, a little bit patchy. I don't know if it is patchy, but on some of them it does look a bit patchy. So for the inner corner, I'm going to use this purple. I think these shadows might be better as a less is more than multi-layered. I think I do prefer this more boring side, but I'm going to try one more combination on this eye just to see what happens. So I'm back with a bare lid. I'm going to try it with the thing again. I'm going to pretty much replicate this eye so we can see if there's an actual difference. Put a bit more of the wand on. Does disrupt the matte underneath. Ooh, does make it more bold though. Oh wow, okay. That is a comparison without the wand and with the wand. It definitely has made it more intense. I don't know if I needed it to be this intense, but I'll show you it close up so you can see. So guys, I'm going to do a final eye look for this Pat McGrath. Maybe I should try the coral. I'm going to try with the coral first. I like that actually, it looks pretty cool. So I'm going to repeat that on the other side. Oh, I like that. It's quite fresh, quite funky. I'm going to go in with a tiny bit of the brown. Okay, so that's the coral and the green pretty much. I do like this look. I feel like it came together pretty nicely. It was very simple. And I feel like with this palette, you don't actually need to use very many of these shades. You just need to use a couple, 1 or 2 shades is pretty much enough. I do think it's okay. It's not my favorite Pat McGrath palette, I have to say. I do feel like I will use it a lot though. I do think I will use these bronzy shades, this duochrome shade, this shade, but I do think I already have that. I will double check. These ones are fine as well. I'm sure I will use them. I'm sure I will use all of it. It just, I feel like the packaging, the external packaging got me so excited about it. And then actually in reality, it's not that Pat McGrath. I mean, it's not as Pat McGrath as other things I've tried. It's not as exciting to me as other things I've tried, but it's still good. The quality is still there. I do find the glitter shades not as good as how other glitter shades. I don't find them as creamy and cohesive as they normally are. I don't know if it's in my head, but I just feel like they hold together better in other palettes, especially in the quads. If I had to get this or the Voyeuristic Vixen quad, which I just got, I would definitely pick the Voyeuristic Vixen quad over this. And I do think it did come together. I did get some good eye looks out of it. And I will keep playing with it, and I do expect myself to, I do see myself using this a lot, so we'll see. It's probably going to get better, I'm sure. This, I don't think I'm going to use this realistically. It was okay. I don't feel like it made a big enough drastic difference for me to want to use this. I don't feel like it really looked like a mixing fluid would make a glitter or something. Normally a mixing fluid will make a glitter like a molten liquid, whereas I feel like with this it doesn't really do anything. It did intensify the eye that I put it on in comparison with the other one, but I think I preferred the other one. So I think you save yourself £25, even if you do get this in the bundle. I don't know, I wouldn't be too stressed about not getting this. So guys, I'm just going to do some quick comparisons with other things in my Pat McGrath collection. Just going to put them up on the screen, and then yeah, that's it. So guys, just wanted to give you a really quick close up, but as you can see from this one, this is the Mothership IX, this is the Mothership VI. These shimmers are a lot smoother. They're a lot smoother. These ones are a lot more gritty, a lot more just sparse and sparkly, whereas these ones are much more of a sheeny, shimmery shade, and I think that's the difference. I think this isn't ideal really, and this is much better. Like, this does have a lot more of a reflect to it, which makes it quite cool, but I much prefer the quality of these. They just feel a lot silkier and a lot smoother, but this one is a bit more funky in terms of the color payoff. So I think that's the biggest difference between the new special shades and the original special shades. So I personally prefer the original, but I do see why she's kind of going for this more funky, broken down, shimmery shade as well. So guys, that is it. That's my finished look. I hope you like this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Will you be buying it? Will you be trying it? Let me know. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this video. If you haven't subscribed already guys, please subscribe. I would love to have you in the Slapp family. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on